Hello, everyone. This is Josephine from Design by Josephine and Josie, and this is another live video that I just wanted to do really quickly this evening. And I wanted to do a quick update on the garden since I've been doing lots of gardening. And like I have mentioned, for those of you who are waiting for the tablescape videos, I'm currently working on a tablescape video. And I'm probably going to be releasing that video either tomorrow or Monday night. So I am just doing a quick live video for me to share with all of you how my garden is doing in this heat. It is starting to get really hot down here in Florida, and so I wanted to share with you how my roses are doing and how my rose garden is basically how it is doing. So I have put some mulch down to kind of help with the weeds, and I'm really happy about that. And I do have some blooms from Spirit of Freedom, and lots of buds that are about to come. So I'm really excited about that. And down here is one of those knockout roses that is blooming right now. And like I've mentioned, I just put down some mulch yesterday, and so I have to kind of straighten things out a little bit, but it's looking a whole lot better than it was before because the weeds were just going crazy. So I'm really happy that I put down the mulch. And so I do have some roses that are blooming. Now I do have, I think they're called thrips. I do have that, so I'm debating whether or not for me to spray neem oil on the roses because I don't want the leaves to burn. So I'm trying to garden organically as much as possible. And another thing I do want to mention is for some reason this section right here, the soil in this section is not as rich as the other part, and I'm going to share with you the other part of the rose garden. Uh, the soil on this side, I'm not really sure what's going on. I did put some cow manure and also some fertilizer down in this part. I'm going to continue to put cow manure and fertilizer. I see that the roses are doing okay. I mean, you know, they're doing all right in this section, but I am going to continue to work on this section. And then also my mom and I have decided that we're going to put potted roses and potted flowers in this section because of the soil. Not really sure what's going on with the soil in this section, but despite that, the climbing rose is doing okay, despite the fact there's not a whole lot of leaves, but there are some bud eyes that are there, so that means that there's going to be new leaves. So I'm really happy about that. And over in this section, the roses are doing okay in this section as well. But like I said, I am going to be putting more potted plants here, most likely different types of flowers and more roses, but this time I'm going to put them in containers. So right over here is my knockout roses, and they are doing really good, and I absolutely love this flower right here, this shrub that produce tiny yellow flowers. So over here in this section, this is where the flower bed is just fabulous. This section right here, the soil in this section is just absolutely just fabulous. The roses love this soil, they just love it. Um, as you can see, the flowers are just doing great. The roses are doing great. They're blooming magnificently. And this is one of my roses here. And as you can see, I have some new shoots that are coming up. So as you can see, this soil in this section is just completely, I mean, it's really, really good soil. And here is one of my roses that just bloomed. This is gold medal. And I have Princess Alexander of Kent that just have buds on there. And like I have mentioned, I am gardening organically. I'm not spraying anything. The spraying is going to be like a last resort for me. So, but I am going to do a gardening series. I'm thinking about doing a gardening series, gardening in Zone 9B, sharing about my experience, rose gardening in Florida, and then also in general, if anyone wants to do a rose garden, I'm thinking about doing a new series. And like I have mentioned, I am going to be doing a series about that and share with everybody what I am doing in my garden. I have been getting lots of questions on Facebook. I have joined a lot of rose garden groups, and I have been getting a ton of questions about how come, my rose garden is just looking fabulous in Florida in this heat. So I have been getting a lot of questions about that, and I'm thinking about maybe just doing a series on that. So as you can see, I mean, the roses in this section are just doing really, really, really good. The roses, the snapdragons, I even have someone ask me about delphiniums I have here that are just doing okay so far. And I have heard that delphiniums don't do well in Florida, but so far my delphiniums are doing okay. So just wanted to kind of do an evening walk with everybody and share with you just the beauty of some of these roses. And like I've mentioned, the roses here in this section are so healthy, really, really healthy looking compared to the other side. Um, like I've mentioned, this section right here, I think it's because I added some cow manure, more cow manure, and then also fertilizer in this section. There is a new organic fertilizer that I'm using. I think that is helping out with this part of the soil, this section of the flower bed. Some of my gladiolas need to be staked. I need to put maybe some bamboo sticks to make them stand up straight. I do have some weeds, so I need to pull some of those weeds out. But here, look at this. This is absolutely gorgeous. Now, of course, for more pictures and for more videos of tablescapes and my floral arrangements and also the blooms of my roses, follow me on TikTok. You can follow me on Instagram. So Instagram, TikTok, you can follow me on social media. You can go to any of my videos, and the link to any of my social media will be down below in the description box. And you can follow me to look at beautiful pictures and also join my Facebook group. We have been posting pictures of beautiful tablescapes. I've had other members posting pictures of tablescapes, and definitely join my Facebook group for that. And I am going to be posting videos and pictures of my flowers, and I'm also going to be posting pictures of the flowers on the community page on YouTube. So that way, for those of you who don't have Facebook, you can't join any social media, you could still see the flowers when they were blooming for the past 2 weeks. And like I've mentioned, I'm thinking about doing a series on my channel, just focusing on gardening in Florida, and also just gardening, rose gardening in general for anybody. You don't have to live in Florida. And also, I'm doing a tablescape series as well. So, okay, so that is it for today's video. This was a short live. And let me know what you think about the garden. It's coming along. It's not completely done yet, but let me go ahead and share my, I was just watering my flowers. Let me go ahead and share my rose tree that just bloomed. So it's a mix of burgundy and pink iceberg. Okay, so that is it, and I hope everybody have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye, and God bless.